Yep. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Looking New with Lady Blue. So, what I'm doing is hot pink and yellow. I already started one nail. This is another one I'm doing. So, basically, with glass nails or encapsulated nails, I basically clean the nail, put the tip on. I have to, of course, pick out what I want to put inside the nails first before I do all of that. And then carefully place it on the nail, and then I'm basically sealing it in the crystal structure. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. Any designs that y'all want to see specifically, let me know. I have no problem doing that on here. Thank you. So this is what I'm working with right now with the nails as far as what I've done so far. And when it comes to doing nails, always try to make sure that you make your nails a functional length. Reason why is because you want to be able to do your day-to-day activities and not worry about possibly banging your nail and hurting yourself. That is very painful. You can ruin your nail bed, and then while it's healing, it's best that you not even have anything on the nail because you want it to have air. So that can be something very painful. I wouldn't encourage anybody to have their nails so long that they can by mistake bang their nail and hurt themselves. So I did the grapefruit with a couple of hot pink dots and yellow dots, and I did the heart with the sunflower with some pink dots. I'm thinking this one, I have some yellow seashells. I ran out of the hot pink, unfortunately. That would have been like really nice. That would have been a really nice mixture, but I ran out. I don't know though. I might have some. Yeah, I do. I do have some. I found some. Ooh. So, maybe I'll do a French line of the seashells of yellow and also one with the hot pink. Or I could mix the two. That will be like really interesting. I think anyway. I think that that will be something that's very interesting. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm putting that hot pink on the tip of the nail. And like a French type of a thing going on here. And then I'm going to seal it just a little bit with product. And then I'm going to put the yellow on top of it. Because that'll make the yellow pop, because hot pink is a loud color. Excuse me. Couldn't even get it out. It's a loud color. So here I go. Put some of that yellow in there. Very interesting. It looks different. Never did this before. The yellow and the hot pink. I'm sure I've done those two colors before, but I've just never done them with the seashells. This is crushed hot pink and yellow seashells. So that's what it looks like before I seal it. And I'm going to try to stress that C curve print on the French end. Make it curve in the middle, like a half circle. That's what I'm doing with my brush. And now I'm going to seal it. It's crazy. You know, women are like multitaskers. So I'm actually washing towels for the salon, doing my nails, and I was watching a little bit of TV as well at the same time. Really funny. Let's not forget, I'm recording. So you can also go on to YouTube. If you ever miss an episode, you can put in Unbreakable Lady Blue Ice in YouTube, and you can watch videos that you missed or other things that I do. Now I have to carefully make sure that I seal the design really good, because if I don't, it could get damaged. And that's the whole purpose of doing encapsulated nails. With encapsulated nails, you don't have to worry about your design being able to get messed up, because the design is completely put inside of the nail. So like, it's really cool. That's the thing. That's why I prefer it. I braid hair, curl hair, weave it, all that good stuff. And I need to know that my nail design will not be destroyed by my profession. Because I'm doing nails and hair. And you know, I do pedicures as well. So So, okay, that's all sealed. And again, you see the design clearer once I take the time to file it and everything. It's not dry yet, but that's when you are able to really see it really good. So, okay, the seashell nail is done. The grapefruit nail with some yellow dots and hot pink dots is done. The heart in the flower with the pink dots is done. I want to do a banana nail. So I got these little pieces online from Premier Nail Source. I go there and I just pretty much order stuff, and I just get creative, do what I like, you know. I just kind of order stuff and have fun with it. I don't know if I want to put hearts on here. I mean stars on here, because I got stars over here too. I think I'm gonna stick with the different hot pink dots. With this one. And I have a few of them. This really does require a lot of patience. So, like, if you don't have the patience, this is not a career that you want to take up. The hardening of the structure, the product itself, takes time, and also dealing with customers, because this is their nails. They have the right to voice their opinions, of course, and let you know specifically how they want their nails and so on. So you have to really be patient with them and understand that, you know, they're wearing it. You're not. So that's the next nail. It has like the bananas and some dots on it or whatever. I'm going to now seal it. I love the color blue, of course, but I said, you know, I'm gonna do something where I'm thinking out of the box. So that's why I decided, hello, those who are tuning in. This is Looking New with Lady Blue. I'm doing nails right now. And I just wanted to try something new today. A new color, I should say. So I'm going to do the encapsulated nails with some I'm going to say exotic somewhat colors. They're somewhat exotic together. And that's hot pink and yellow. And I incorporated some fruit shapes. The two fruits that I selected was the banana and the grapefruit. The grapefruit is really cute. Like the outside of the circle is yellow. And then like the inside of the yellow is where you get your hot pink. It is so pretty. Like, it's gorgeous. It's one of my favorite fruits to put on my nail. The bananas is cute too. I like it because it really looks like a banana with the seeds in the middle. And the apples and the strawberries are adorable. The watermelon definitely looks like a watermelon too. And That's another nice one, a nice color to use the watermelon color. So I just didn't want to do green. I don't know what it is. I just was like, I don't feel like doing a green. And you know, green is one of the colors that's incorporated with the colors of a watermelon. Now, also, there was someone who came in and wanted to do the watermelon look, but me painting it on. And I used gel polish. It was just a regular basic set. And that was really fun to do. I actually have those pictures online. I had to because it came out so cute. That was really nice. It was really fun doing the green on the end and the pink at the top. You can even do red if you want to, and do like the dots for the seeds. That was really cute. And it was fun. I mean, and it really looked like a watermelon. Like, it really, really did. It was so cute. And the cool thing about it is with the seeds, it doesn't have like the same exact pattern as the one next to it. It doesn't. It'll still all look really nice. Some nails, they have to look exactly the same. So sometimes you might peek and look at the previous one you did. But with the watermelon seeds, I didn't even have to do that. Like, I looked and I was like, nah, it doesn't matter. And yes, it came out really, really nice. It was so nice. It really was. It was so cute. And her hands were small. So you would have thought like it was a little kid. Oh, wow. Okay. So, okay, I just did my ring finger. I'm going to do my pinky now. And I'm not going to do the same design on both hands. I'm not. The reason why is because I honestly like my nails not to look the same on both hands. When people come get their nails done, I like to be able to show them different things. So this last one, I'm thinking like teardrops on it. Hot pink teardrops that are coming inward like a flower. And again, this is something that requires patience. You really cannot just boom, 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 do this. I would not suggest that for anybody, because it won't come out right. It won't. It really will not come out nice. And keep in mind, it takes a lot of practice, and you do have to move. If you don't, it will harden and it won't look right. It won't. It won't look right. I don't know why, but it doesn't. I'm trying to put small hearts on this now. But I'm trying to see how would it look nice. And I do want to put a little bit of yellow, so it's all within the same color theme. So this is what I did. And again, you gotta make sure the length of the nails are functional. If not, you can bang your hand and you can really be in a situation where you can damage your nail bed, and you're going to need to take those tips off to allow your nail to heal. If not, you're going to be in a situation where as though you're in pain. Your nail bed needs oxygen to heal, and if you close it up by putting a tip on it in product, you can develop stuff like gangrene. You can lose your fingertip, and like sometimes like your fingertip, it'll throb because it really needs oxygen. Your whole body needs oxygen, you know. So if you ever injure your hand and you have tips on your nails, the best solution would be to treat it. Take the tip off, let that nail breathe, let the skin get air to it, heal, whatever first aid that's required, you know. And you can't even keep the Band-Aid on long because you really need oxygen there. Your fingers have nerves in them, and the nail is protecting those nerves. That's the reason why you have that hard nail there, is to actually protect your nerves. And the same thing with your toes. Your fingers and your toes all have nerves, and they're like connected to certain parts of your body. And I'm going to show you on a really cute dialogue that I have about all of that, like how the big toe area is connected to different parts, and the toes and the middle of your foot. And it's so funny because a lot of people, when they're getting a foot massage, they're jumping, they're ticklish, and so on. And certain areas of the hand can also be ticklish. But keep in mind, it still stimulates different areas of the body. And when people do like massage therapy, that is part of their training. The anatomy of the foot that is connected to different parts of the body. And it's so amazing, you know. The body is like so amazing, the different things that are connected to other parts. It's just like, wow. It's very interesting. I thought it was anyway. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to get a chart so I can show you guys. And you could tell me, you know, if it's really interesting to you. So give me just a second. I'm going to grab the chart. And I'm going to show you. And then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's really cool. It really is. Okay, let me grab this chart. Okay, so this is the chart, just so you can have an idea what I'm talking about, because you're probably like, what in the world is this woman talking about? So here's your left foot and your right foot. You see that? Now, it's crazy how your left foot and your right foot are connected to all the different parts of your body. So if you look here, the big toe, the very tip of your big toe, they say is connected to your brain. Isn't that amazing? That is so cool. And then if you go a little bit down, it says your throat and your thyroid. Wow. That is really, really interesting. Look at that. You see? And then the middle going across the big toe and all of your toes, it says sinuses. SINUS. Your lungs are here. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Here's your heart. That is so cool. But look, the heart is only on this side. It is not on this side. Isn't that something? Wow. Another thing that I found to be interesting is that they have the liver on this side, but it's not on this side. Like, it's so cool. Like, they have certain things. Liver here, no liver on this side. Heart on this side, no heart on this side. It's so cool. Small intestines is on both sides. That's really cool. And then they have on the heel area is your hip, ankle, and foot. On the very bottom of your foot, it says hip, ankle, and foot. And that's like, really? You see that? Hip, ankle, and foot. That is just comical. And your knees are like in the corner. Your knees right here. Let's see. There's something over here that's not on this side. Let's see. So one says colon. Oh, both of them are your colon, but it's a different area. Kidneys, liver, gallbladder is on one side. Gallbladder and liver is on the same side. Your stomach is on both. Your heart is on your right side. Wow. Your diaphragm is on both. Your shoulders on both. Your arms on both. Your ears are on both. Your eyes are on both of them. That's like so interesting. But yeah, the foot is like so amazing how it's like connected to all the organs in your body. And I just find it interesting. Let me turn this light on. I'll turn this light on in a minute so that it's bright. But yeah, like the body is so amazing how it just kind of like it's connected to so many different things. Like, that is so cool. Awesome. Now, just so you all know, that was just one of the things that someone said they would love to see. So I said, okay, cool. I'm gonna definitely make sure that I put that on. That could be something that I do while one hand is hardening with the designs on my nails. So that's why I did that. And put this away because I don't need this. Now, I'm definitely going to use my stain resistant top coat today. That's my favorite for those who don't know. And the reason why I like the stain resistant top coat on my nail is because I do color on hair. I do all kinds of things, and I really like my nails not getting messed up. So there's two things that I do to make sure that my designs last. Well, no, three. Okay. There's three things I do. And I'm going to tell you. The first thing is that I don't want my nails to chip when I put my polish on, and I want my structure to be very secure and sturdy. So I use Young Nails Protein Bond. It's excellent. It's a professional product. You can actually order it in a small quantity without a license. With the license, you have the full access to order by bulk. So that's a secret. I put it on before I apply my designs, and then I also put it on before I put my nail polish on my nail. So that will go on my nail before I put that gel top coat on, because I do not want my nails to lift, chip, or just get messed up, period. So that's just something that's just mandatory for me. I don't know. I just don't think that it will be a good look for me as a professional to walk around with my nails chipping. Now, don't get me wrong. I have access to fix it, but I still think that it will look bad. And then also, like, if someone is like considering allowing me to do their nails, they're gonna look at my hands. People, you should do that. You should always look at that person's hair. If you want them to do your hair, you should always look at that person's nails if you're considering letting them do your nails. Why? Because 9 times out of 10, how theirs is done and how it's taken care of, that's how they're going to take care of yours. You know, they are their best advertisement of their work. So, yeah, I will look too. I'm just saying, I will look. So that's why I try to make sure that my nails are done and that they're intact. Now, okay, so I already said I put it on so my nails don't chip. I put it on to make sure my structure stays. And the third thing is I do encapsulate nails, or you can say glass nails, because I do not want to have something on my nails and if snags someone's hair when I'm washing it, or it snags someone's hair when I'm braiding it. So that's why, encapsulated nails is something that helps me out a great deal when it comes to having something that will last a long time, and I don't have to worry about like too much maintenance. Believe it or not, my fillings are like every 3 weeks. Most nails, I suggested them to go and get their filling every 2 weeks. The reason why is because you do different things, like cooking and cleaning, mopping floors. I don't care if your hand may be in something that's a harsh chemical. And what happens is the nail will either lip, chip, or get banged. And that requires some type of a maintenance. So that upkeep, that filling, the polish, all of that, you want to probably go check every 2 weeks, Blessings and welcome to everybody who's pulling up. I'm doing my nails, doing a little bit of looking new with Lady Blue. And again, we're doing hot pink and we are doing yellow today. So it's pretty cool. This nail I'm doing right now has butterflies in it and we have heart shapes. It's pretty cool. And this hand, we did seashells as a French for this one. Hot pink and yellow. We did grapefruit shapes. We did bananas, hearts, and all types of curvaceous stones. They're pretty cool. Like when you first do it, it'll look somewhat cloudy. But once you do the filing and everything, you'll be able to see right through it. Because again, it's what glass nails and capsule nails. So that's very important. You know, you're going to make sure that whatever design that you put on there is what you want to be seen, because the top coat just basically makes it look shiny, and it's shining whatever design that you've created with the pattern of the items that you put on your nail. So it's really cool. Yeah. So now I'm doing my last nail, and what I wanted to do was just a lot of stars on this one. And I'm going to do like hot pink and clear, because I don't have any yellow stars. I really don't. So it's just going to be straight hot pink and clear stars on this nail. I don't know. Maybe next time when I purchase some stars, I will know. I have to check out, you know, some other colors. Definitely a yellow. I've never seen a yellow star before though, in the packages that I've looked in the past. But that being a unique color, I'm gonna make it my business to look into that, because I like to have stuff that's different, and that's like really good. Definitely when you have something others don't. So if it's something that's hard to find, I want it, you know. Yes, blessings everybody for coming in and supporting me right now. So now the hearts, I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna seal that design so that it's protected. And I'm gonna tell you something, with the encapsulated nails, people are going to definitely grab your hand. They're gonna look at it. They're gonna be like, how did they do that? Well, guess what? You know. You now know. I've put money inside of nails before, and that was pretty cool. I don't encourage anybody to cut up money. I'm just saying I've done it before, just so you know. And I think that's against the law to cut money too. But anyway, I've done it before though. I've done it before, and it came out really cute. Like it was really nice. So the person who got it done, she was an exotic dancer, and I guess like that was like her way of saying like make it rain, you know, when she move her hands in the air and like bring them down or whatever, you know, like make that money rain, because she has like the money in her nails, and it came out so pretty. It was just gorgeous, and I had to take a picture, and I definitely put that online because I was like, wow, it came out nice. And then she put her ring on her finger, and that just made her design pop out even more. Yeah, she was looking very fancy, very upscale and fancy with the money design. Very cute. And it was definitely a nice opportunity to do something new. I like when I get customers who are open-minded to try new things. There are people who will come in, get their nails done, and they're very closed-minded. Like, they're not interested in trying new things. And that cancels out a lot, for a person that is creative, fun, and have other options for you. So like when you go to the salon and you decide that you want to get your nails done, please keep that in mind. Ask the person, what's new that you have, and definitely take the time to be open-minded, to see what they have, because then you could probably have something that a lot of people don't have. And that's really cool. Who wants to go somewhere and, your nails look like another person's nails? That's kind of like you going to a party and what they used to do, spill the drink on her dress. Don't do that. Don't don't feel like you want to do one of those situations with your nails. And don't spill drinks on people's dresses either. Like, that's just too much. I don't think that's even necessary. It's always enough love for a beautiful dress to go around for everybody. But anyway, so it's nice to have a design that a lot of people don't have, or that is very unique. So definitely have an open mind when you go to a nail salon and get your nails done. Have an open mind to try something new and have fun with it. Be creative. Even come in with suggestions, because you never know what that nail technician has that they have not really been using, and that can be something that you might be interested in trying yourself. So after I do that, I always like to clean my space up, and the reason why is because I feel like whatever you have on the table can possibly get stuck onto your nails. So I'm really, really funny about that. I cleaned everything off my table. Now it's time for me to have fun with the buffer and my filer. This part is basically you making sure that the skin in the nail does not connect on the sides, and making sure that you shape your tip exactly the way you want it. I do square. I just like to do something that's very simple. Some people like fancy, and you can do coffin. Now, coffin requires preparation before you put it on, or preparation after you put it on, and then you do your structure. So you would basically, after you finish doing your structure, take the time to shape it and define it with a file. And then, of course, after you do that, you would plug in or have that electric filer handy to define it and then smooth it out. That's very important, because you do not want your nails to snag. That's gonna hurt too. So what? We talk about banging the nail and the nail snagging. And if you bang it, the nail needs oxygen. So do not put a tip on that nail. Let that nail heal. So this way, it'll turn pink again and it'll be healthy. And then you can go ahead and you can go back to doing your nails again. If you make them too long and you don't make your nails a functional length, you can damage your nail bed. You don't want to do that. Sometimes the nail can break in the middle, and that's very painful. And sometimes it could get banged inward, all kinds of stuff. And all of it hurts. It's not a good thing at all, period. So just try to avoid all of that, period. Avoid any kind of pain. Something else that I do too, I carry a little bag in my pocketbook sometimes, and I have a little brush. You can use a toothbrush if you want to, but I carry this little brush, in my pocketbook to clean underneath my nails. Why? I'm eating and all kinds of stuff, and I do not want bacteria from underneath my nails to get on my food when I'm cooking in the kitchen or I'm feeding myself. So no, with long nails comes a big responsibility. And you have to do your part to maintain your health. So you want to do everything the healthy way. Now, some people, they can really function with long nails. They're used to it, so that's different. Definitely not talking about them. They actually figured out a way over the years, I guess, to make it work because they love long nails. I applaud you, because, it's a lot of work. Sometimes they have people living in their homes to help them. That's pretty cool too. Or they just don't have a job that requires too much of them using their hands. They're so lucky, right? Unlike me, I am washing hair, braiding hair, and so on. So I have to do something that is functional, that won't conflict with my job and won't conflict with personal care, upkeep. Oh, sugar. I forgot a nail. So I'm definitely going to have to go back to that now. So yeah, the sides are very important because you want to make sure that the nail structure, the product, is not stuck on your skin, connecting to your nail. That's why it's very important to file. Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to Looking New with Lady Blue. I appreciate you pulling up and spending time with me. You can tune in. Normally I'm live Fridays at 5 o'clock doing Looking New with Lady Blue. It could be a haircut, it could be nails, it could be anything. And if you miss any episodes, you can go right onto YouTube and you'll see all of the episodes I've done on tag, which is really cool. But you can also just set your alarm clock and pull up at 5 o'clock and see what I'm doing. Blessings. So I'm taking the time to file my nails. And I'm sure for Halloween, people were doing some really cute cat claws. Oh my goodness. For the witch costumes and the cat outfits and everything. I just know they were amazing. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put some polish on this nail. I don't think I should, but I could put like a hot pink even. Or even some yellow and hot pink and do a marble design. That will be really cute. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do on one of my nails. I'm just going to go ahead and do a basic fill-in. But I'm going to do a polished design on that nail. I'm only going to do a quick fill-in on one nail. So I'm not going to even take that much paper towel. And yes, I use paper towels because they absorb everything. And I can easily clean up my workspace. I don't have to worry about anything getting really messed up because it's all on the paper towel. It's easy for me to roll it up and just kind of like get rid of it. And that's what I need when it comes to doing nails. Also, the smell is strong. And I've also looked into odorless. And I'm not going to lie to you. When I try odorless nail monomer, because that's what that purple stuff is called, that people like the way it smells or whatever. The odorless nail monomer, it doesn't work. It's supposed to connect with the powder and create a solid on the nail, little by little. It's supposed to harden. It does not work. So I was just like, okay, I tried and it doesn't work. Now, who knows? Maybe sooner or later there will be a company that figures out a way to do the odorless. I've seen some companies with it. I'm gonna try it, and as soon as I find one, I will definitely let you know that it works pretty good. So, like, I've heard of some, but I didn't try them yet. Only tried one, and this was in 2007, 2008. And I was just like really disappointed. And I was just like, what is going on here? It's not working. And I moved on. I need something that works when I'm a salon owner. You know, I can't waste my time on product that doesn't work. A professional knows what works because, you know, their income is based on it. They're using it. So they're speaking from experience. So everything that I'm doing, I'm really speaking from experience and education combined. So that is done. Now I'm gonna hook up my electric nail filer. And I've gone over this with you guys before. So I have the drill bit that's shaped like a cylinder with a round top. And it's basically a safety bit that is designed to not cut the cuticle area by mistake while the person is doing the filing. I showed you guys this because someone had brought to my attention that a professional, they said, did their nails and cut their cuticles with the electric filer. That sounds very painful. That means that that person is not a professional. They don't know their tools very well. They're not familiar with what they're doing. They're probably learning at home, or they're learning as a group from somebody who's licensed, and that person is not licensed to teach. So that can be very dangerous. Education is really needed to touch people. If you want to do your own nails, that's fine. I don't have anything against that. But I will say that it's better to go to school for it, because you can hurt yourself and not experiment on people and hurt someone. Now, I have a machine that makes like a suction noise. So when I'm filing the nails, it takes the dust. And that's the reason why I don't have to wear a mask. So you're about to hear it turn on. And that's what it sounds like. It sounds like a little fan, you know? Wait a minute. There we are. So it sounds like a little fan. But I guess you can say it is, but it's like in reverse. And it kind of like, it sucks in all of the dust. So this way it doesn't go into my lungs. And the dust, I would say, over a course of time, if you're constantly inhaling it, it can do harm. If you Don't breathe it in on a regular basis. You're fine. If you do, in like if you're getting your nails done, if it goes into your nose, it's not something that you're doing every single day. So no, it's not gonna. Oh my God, you have cancer. Or what? No, that's not how it goes. That's not how anything goes. You have to do it a lot for it to really affect you. So anyway, I'm taking the time to smooth out my nails, and it's really not a lot of work that has to be done with smoothing out my nails, because when I take the time to build the structure, I'm trained how to make it come out fairly smooth already. I think my main concern is just like shaping the sides, making sure that the sides are brought down good and it's not touching my skin, because it's a liquid and a powder combined, and while it's shaping, yeah, it can move. Same thing with gel. And then like with the gel polish, the UV lamp, it freezes it in place. So those who go get your nails done and be on your phone, shame on you. Do not do that, because you're messing up your nails and you're probably blaming it on your manicurist, and it's you. When they put the chemical on your nails before applying the structure, that is like a sticky film that helps the product to adhere onto your nail. Now, if you are on your phone, what can happen is all the bacteria and germs and stuff, those particles stick there, and then they're still continuing to do your nails, and then that is going to make your nail polish lift, chip, and not last long. Your structure as well. Sometimes, like, I be wanting to get like a box and put it near the nail area, or even a cell phone stand, because I know some people got kids, husbands, boyfriends call and interrupt my nail service, and they are the worst. They just won't let my customers have some time to pamper themselves, and when they grab that phone, that's it. Those dust particles and everything get right on the nail, and that can cause chipping and lifting and all of that bad stuff you don't want. Now, yes, I always do my own nails, because somebody had asked me that question. I don't really like people touching my nails, because I know a lot about it, and if they're using cheap products, I don't like to mess around with that, because then I think sometimes that it won't be 100% what the product is supposed to be, and if they're diluting it or mixing and playing chemists, they can put my health at risk. So like, I'm really funny now that I know a lot. And I actually went to beauty school, barbering school, all of that, and cosmetology. That means that's the boss. They can do everything. Barbering, nails, hair, everything. A long time ago, they used to have like separate licenses, definitely with the barbering, but they decided to combine it. And a cosmetologist does get training in braids as well. So that tells you right there, yes, a braider should also get cosmetology training. You are still touching a person, even if you're not touching a chemical. So you should still get that training. So this way you don't hurt anybody. Math, science, anatomy, all of that stuff is required to be a part of your education when you're touching people. It's just really important that you learn how to do it the right way. And I'm not doing a tutorial. I'm not teaching you how to do your nails. I'm just doing my nails in your presence, doing different services in your presence, and sharing that with you. And I am only speaking from my experience. So the first drill bit that I use is the one that's completely shaped like a cylinder, and that's the one that people say, "Oh my God, they cut my cuticle." You know, I use that first, and the reason why I use that first is because I want to make sure that I get that clean line around the cuticle area where the skin and the nail bed meets, and anything like junk or anything on the nail is removed. And once that is removed, I use the one that's shaped like a cylinder and has that half circle on top that I showed you, that safety bit, because that will make it where as though I can move faster and I don't have to worry about hurting myself. And that really smooths the nail out really good. Like, it's so good. I love that one. I have probably 3 or 4 of them. And it's like my best friend. It really is. It helps my customers feel comfortable too. They're not all jumpy and nervous. And when you get your nails done, it shouldn't hurt. People are talking about cuticles being cut by mistake in comments. People are talking about burning sensations on their nail. That either the burning sensation means that there was some skin that was basically cut, and then when they put the product on there, it burned like alcohol. That's not good. You do not want to have a painful experience when you get your nails done. You want to have a very comfortable experience, and you want to get what it is that you want and have fun with it. Like, it's an art expression, you know? When you get your nails done, it's pretty cool. Different shapes, colors. You know, there's mood changing polish. There's what was it? The cat's eye with the magnet, which was really cool. That was fun. That's the episode that you can scroll back to. There's like so many different designs and things you can do when it comes to nails. And it's supposed to be a fun experience. It's not supposed to be painful. And I don't put gel on the toes because gel polish requires a special technique to remove it, and it can make your toenails thin. You can bump your toe. That is connected to different parts like we spoke about earlier. You know, let's just remember this chart here. And if the nail bed is thin, people are known to actually pee on themselves. And I'm looking for, look at this, spinal region, your bladder. Wow. So you bump your toe and it shoots to your bladder area on your foot. That's crazy. Like, it's really connected. All your organs and stuff is connected on your hands and your feet, people. They call those bones the phalanges. Isn't that amazing? Like, the body is so amazing, period. I think when nurses and doctors go to school and they first start and they discover how amazing the body is, how it all comes together and does things for you to function, they probably be like, wow, you know? So the last thing I'm going to do is buff my nails, of course. This makes my nails smooth before I put the gel polish on. I'm going to do one nail real quick. And then I'm going to close out. So I'm going to put that Secret Protein Bond on that nail. Just one nail. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that stain resistant top coat. That helps what? My nail to not change color. If my hands is inside of what? Hair color. And my nails not to change color if I am cooking with paprika or sazon. Those are two seasonings that taste delicious. And I would like to still be able to enjoy them even when I get my nails done. So, like, I gotta have my stain resistant top coat because I'm not gonna stop eating my favorite foods or doing those pretty colors on people's hair. They request it. And I have to clean, you know, those strong cleaners that are like for cleaning the house or cleaning the windows or whatever, bleach even, can make gel polish pill. And as long as you have a good top coat, you don't have to worry about your nails chipping. Thank you, Jesus. You don't have to worry about your nails cracking or anything like that, as long as your manicurist is taking the time to invest in a very good product and it's gonna last a longevity. So it's pretty cool. So okay, the top coat, any gel polish, it normally takes 60 seconds underneath the UV lamp after you polish it, and then it's good to go. It's good to go. I've already polished it, and there it is. It's nice and shiny. And you can see the design. It's really cute with the hearts, you know, the little flower on the side and the pink dots. So I'm going to do that to all of my nails. Thank you so much for tuning in. And you can, if you missed it, check me out on YouTube or pull up Fridays, 5 o'clock on Tag. Take care.